Hello my precious jewels, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions, and all things beauty, then you've come to the right channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a trying new makeup full face of first impressions. We're going to see, are these hot new makeup releases worth the hype? I'm going to be using products from Revolution Beauty, which is one of my favorite brands. I have their cheek palette. I have Kylie Jenner skin tint. I have the e.l.f. Power Grip Matte Primer. I also have their liquid bronzers, and I have the e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder Filter Pressed Powder in 2 shades. Plus I have some lip products from Makeup Revolution. Hopefully you guys love a trying new makeup full face glam video, and you'll stay tuned for the video. I'm excited to be trying these products. I love a lot of Revolution Beauty products. I love a lot of e.l.f. products. I'm just super excited to be trying these products today. If you love a good trying new makeup video, give the video a thumbs up. And if you love a full face of glam, also give the video a thumbs up. And if you love a trying new makeup video, then if you could give it double thumbs up, that would be wonderful. And you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. The other day I used this on my lips. This is the Florence Glow Year Tinted Lip Oil. Florence by Mills. I didn't even realize that this works along with your pH and it gives you like your own lip tint color, right? So what happened was I'm sitting there and I'm doing my makeup and I'm like, this looks like it's changing a little bit, like it's a little tint, because it's clear when it starts out. So I wanted to bring that to you guys' attention in case you noticed it in my last video. Alright, so I'm gonna get started. Of course I'm gonna start with the eyes first because that's just how I do my makeup. I have so many Revolution products in front of me, and what's so funny is when I sat down, this was not the video that I was filming, and then I was like, wait a minute, I have all of these new drugstore products. So I know that you guys are like, I thought you was doing a no buy, and I am doing a no buy, but I think that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a no buy with a stipulation. The stipulation is I'm gonna give myself a budget of $100 for the month. That is all I'm gonna spend on makeup. And whatever I don't use that month, I will put it over to the next month. And that's what I'm going to do. But I'm not going over $100 unless there's something revolutionary. I wanted to say to you guys, yes, we have reached 2,000 subscribers. My video is going to be coming up with my giveaway. I'm just waiting for one product to come, and I may not even wait for it. I may just say this is going to be included. But I really want to be able to show it to you guys. It's not like it's a big deal or anything like that, but it's just something that I wanted to include in our giveaway. So I'm super excited to have reached 2,000 subscribers, and I just hope that we are able to double the subscriber count this year. I'm working super hard, guys. I'm focused. Yes, okay, enough of me rambling. So today I'm going to use this palette right here from Makeup Revolution. I think this palette retails for like $14. This is called the Revolution Beauty London Smoky Icon Palette. These shadows do not have names, they just have numbers. It has 12 times 0.02 ounces worth of product, which equals to 7 grams. It's a 12-month shelf life, and it's PETA approved. So I'm excited to try this. This is a very cool tone palette. I just want to swatch this top row. In this palette, it has 2 creams. More than likely, I'm not going to use them. I will be using a variation of these 10 shades. The packaging, of course, is not the most luxe packaging. It does have a pretty rose gold tone on the back. It has a lot of information about the palette on the back, but the writing is so small. If you don't have a magnifying glass, yeah, you're not going to know what it says. You have to look online. Anyway, this palette kind of reminds me a lot of the Makeup by Mario palette. It has those same type of cool tones as the Mario palette. I'm just going to swatch this top row. This top row is all shimmers and metallics, and this whole row at the bottom is mattes. So I'm interested in seeing what this color swatch is like. So let me just do the top row real fast. Okay, maybe I'll swatch all 10 shades. And the 2 creams, you can use those as a base. That's the first shade. Or a liner. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm excited to feel the texture of this one. It is very textured, but not a lot. It still has a smoothness to it. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's pretty. And then this kind of pinky. Okay, that's like a purpley. Okay, I like that. I might as well swatch the bottom row too. Oh, nice. Okay. That one is supposed to be like a neutral beige. This one is like a gray. They both actually look very similar. Do they all look the same? Wait a minute. And those, hold on, let me show you what colors those are, because I don't understand why they all look the same almost. The tones are a little bit different. That's this shade, and this shade. I didn't even get to these. Wow. Alright, well, that's what all the shades look like. Alright, let's see what we can do. I'm going to take this shade right here, and I'm going to blend that into my crease. I'm going to use that as my transition shade. It's nicely pigmented, and it's blending out pretty nicely. I guess they all have like a gray undertone, which is fine if that's the way they planned it to be. I need to show you guys what pencil I have on my eyes today. I'm really enjoying this pencil for the eyes. Yeah, that shade is nice. I mean, we know that this is a cool tone palette. We're gonna see how we can warm it up a little bit to make it work for deeper skin tones. I think the shade blends in nicely, and it doesn't have a super ashy look. That's what I'm gonna say about it. It does not have a super ashy look, so I like that. Okay, I'm gonna go into this shade right here, and I'm gonna just go a little bit lower with it. I like that shade, and it's blending in very nicely to the first shade. Yeah, this is the shade that I'm using right here. They're not super pigmented, so we have to see if we can blend this up and see how much color payoff we can get. It's not a lot of kickback in the formula in these deeper shades right here, but they are buttery. Like, they feel very smoothly on the lid and very lightweight. Like, you don't even know that you have something on the lid. Pretty. I'm gonna take this first brush and just blend this out, because I want to kind of just smoke it out that way. Yeah, I like that. Very pretty. It has like a purpley kind of undertone, so I can see why they have that kind of mauve shade in the pan, because you can definitely see like a purple hue in this. Do you guys see it? Because I definitely see it. I'm gonna go back in this one, and I'm gonna go back into this lighter shade and just blend this out, because we want to still see this shade. Like, it was like totally gone. So this is a Morphe M433, and I'm gonna take this deeper shade and go into the outer V right here and see if we can just get some more depth in this area. Just right here. I just want right in this little area right here. I'm gonna go back into this E25. This one is a Morphe M433, and this one was a Sigma E35, and this is the Sigma E25. So I'm gonna go in here and just blend that out. Okay, I'm gonna take this other Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm gonna take this shade here and put on this part of the lid just to give a little brightness to the eye. I like that. One thing I could say about these shadows, they do not have a lot of kickback. I like that. The formula is very tightly packed and nicely pigmented. Yeah, it's like a very subtle kind of look. I like that. All right, I'm gonna take this same brush and I'm gonna go into, let's do this. Let's do this shade right here and put it very pretty. Okay, I'm gonna use my finger and I like that. I'm gonna go into this light shade right here and now you tell me that this don't remind you of that Makeup by Mario palette, and this was $12. I'm gonna go back into this shade and I'm gonna take the other side of the brush and go back into this light shade and just really, you know, line it up and make it look neat. I want to try this other shade right here. This one. I want to try this one. I definitely know that I need more of the lighter shade on my lid. It just looks weird without more of the lid having that shade on it, to me. It's funny because this shade is not really doing anything. Okay, this one, it didn't really do much of anything, and that was this one, so it's very light. So this is what we have. I'm just gonna go in with one of these brushes here and blend this out some. Yeah, this brush didn't really have anything on it. All right, I'm gonna go off camera and do the other eye and then come back and start the face. All right, okay, I'm gonna try this shade right here. Oh, it's like a purpley. Is it a duochrome? I don't know if you can see that, but I think that this shade will help us incorporate our lipstick that we're gonna use. I just like the little hint of this shade. It just adds something. I like it. Do you guys see the pink? I like it. Okay. I'm gonna put this primer on before I put my lashes on, and then we'll do the lashes. So this is the e.l.f. Power Grip Matte Primer. It says, with all the signature makeup stick of the OG Power Grip, this mattifying primer is infused with lemon myrtle blend to help reduce the look of excess oil and shine, creating a smooth finish while gripping makeup for a long-lasting wear. And it says, use fingertips and apply, pat into skin, allow to set for 30 seconds to absorb and activate grip prior to makeup application. So maybe we should wait because maybe it dries pretty fast. I think we're gonna go ahead and do it. So this retails for $10, and that Revolution palette retails for $12. So this is the component that it comes in. I actually love it. It's so sleek and expensive looking. It looks expensive. So it looks like it's different than the other ones. It is. The other ones have that pump. This one doesn't have it. But I like that it has our sanitary little aluminum piece. I don't know if we should shake it up. I'm gonna shake it, and then I'm going to, okay, it's got a goopy look to it, like a gel-like situation. It has a clean smell because it has a very faint smell. Oh, okay. Oh, it's tacky coming out. Wow, okay. We may have to do our lashes after we do our foundation because this is very, very tacky. It is very tacky. The consistency is definitely different than the Power Grip and the Watermelon Power Grip. Now the one with niacinamide, I didn't like that one because for some reason it broke my face out. I don't know why. It says pat it in, but I feel like I can get more of my face covered if I rub it. So there goes me not following instructions, but it's very, very tacky. Put some on my nose. That's weird because I think I want to pull it up on the site because first of all, it takes a lot to get your whole face, which I don't like. I don't know. Did it say that it's blurring? Power Grip Matte Primer. Clear and transparent. That's what it says at the top. Oh, this has niacinamide in it. Let me pull it up. Okay, it got 4 stars. It got 5 stars. I'm on the Target website. e.l.f.'s fan favorite Power Grip Primer, now with a matte finish. Sticky gel formula. Oh, okay, so when I was reading it with all the signature makeup stick. Okay, I didn't get it. I'm a little slow, but it meant makeup stick as far as it sticking to the skin. Okay. It says, sticky gel formula grips makeup for a long-lasting wear, gives your complexion a smooth matte finish, infused with lemon myrtle blend, like I said. Mattifying primer helps reduce the look of excess oil and shine. It doesn't say anything about pores. Okay, it says it's supposed to help reduce the look of excess oil for a smooth, balanced matte complexion. The sticky e.l.f. formula locks makeup in place for lasting wear. It says it's great for dry, oily, and combination skin. It's free of all phthalates, parabens, nonylphenol, exothioates, triclosan, and hydroquinone. We're gonna see because it has a nice tackiness. I don't think it's as tacky as the other formulas though. Okay, we might as well go into our foundation. So we're going to do things a little bit different. This is the Skin by Kylie Cosmetics. This is the second product that I'm trying by Kylie Cosmetics. I tried her liquid lipstick and I love it. Like when I say I love it, I'm mad at myself for all the times that I did not pick up any of her products when they used to have sales, and now that I want it, of course, it's not on sale. It's all good though. And now she's coming out with a powder. So I might have to wait until next month because I'm not going over my $100. And I already been shopping, guys. I've already been shopping. Now the reason why I bought this skin tint is because I heard it was like her best product in her line. So I was like, oh, let me try it. 24 shades. It retails for $32. My skin tint elixir is a weightless fluid with a light to medium coverage, a second skin finish formulated with hyaluronic acid, which is sodium hyaluronate. It improves the skin's hydration and smooths pores, fine lines, and texture with up to 12 hours of wear that doesn't separate or get patchy. And it's good for all skin types, normal, dry, combination, and oily skin, and is non-comedogenic, so it does not clog pores, cling to dry patches, or settle in fine lines. Okay, so this is what the outer packaging looks like. It's a 1 ounce product. I have shade number 9W Warm, and I hope it's my shade. I don't even remember where I ordered it from. I think I may have gotten this from Ulta. I think I got it from Ulta. Anyway, it's a cute little component. I love the clean aesthetic of the packaging. Writing is very light. It's like a pinky, mauvey pink kind of coloring, and it just says Kylie Jenner on the front. 9W foundation. Shake well before use and apply evenly to face. So this is a Makeup by Ariel brush. This is brush number 858. I just feel like this would be perfect for what we have going on. It just sounds like it needed this kind of a brush. That's what the shade looks like, which is pretty light. Guys, I hope it blends in with my complexion. This is a screw top. And let me show you the little nozzle. Yeah, it's a very runny formula because it's dripping down my hand. It smells very, I don't know, faint. A faint smell. Nothing fruity or flowery. Lightweight. It feels cool going on. Just like a cool, wet kind of feeling. Definitely looks like, just from, well, this is my first impression of everything, but just from my initial application, it feels like kind of like nothing on the skin, and it looks very natural. It's not a lot of coverage because, you know, my test is always, if it covers up my hyperpigmentation, then I know it's gonna work for me. I'm gonna pull this down a little bit because I don't want to mess up what I got going on under there. Yeah, it feels nice, and the color is blended in nicely. It dries fast because because it feels like I have nothing on my face now. And this was like the perfect brush to apply this. So I feel like it has a very light coverage. I still see all of the redness in my face. And you never hear me say that. But I still see all of the redness in my face. I'm gonna put a little bit more. And that was quite a lot of product because it dripped all down my hand. But I'm gonna put a little bit more. And I'm gonna concentrate it more in the center of my face. Because it did cover up a little bit of my redness, but not completely. And I know that we're gonna put concealer on, but I really just wanna see how this goes on the skin and what kind of coverage you can actually get with it. Like, this is actually a skin tint, like they say. You know, sometimes we'll try a skin tint and it's more of a foundation. This is really like a skin tint. It just gives you very light coverage. This is like Saturday morning errands. It's definitely not like I'm going to brunch. You might be able to get away with it at brunch. With a little bit of additional product that I added on my face, it did build up, and it actually is covering my hyperpigmentation. Not 100%, but enough where you could get away with it. So, okay, very nice. Looking at the skin up close, guys, the primer looks okay. The skin doesn't look as good as this looked with some other primers or other products on it, but it looks okay. So we have the e.l.f. Camo Bronzer and Contour. They are $7. I have two shades. I have shade number 10, which is rich, and number 9, which is deep. So we're gonna try shade 9 and see what it does, and then we'll go from there. Now, I didn't love the e.l.f. Camo liquid blushes. To me, I didn't feel like they had enough coverage, but we're gonna use one of them today because why not? This says it's a high pigment liquid bronzer and contour hybrid for creating long-lasting, sun-kissed and sculpted looks with a natural finish. Its lightweight blendable formula adds gorgeous definition, natural looking finish, rounded and grooved applicator which is easy to use, pairs well with our liquid bronzer and contour duo brush, which we don't have. So we're gonna try this shade first and then see if we have to go deeper. That's why I bought both shades. It doesn't have a smell. It's not super dark. It's actually more red than anything, which could be a good thing. I don't really see it. I definitely think the other shade is what is needed, but we're gonna try this and see. It feels kind of creamy going on though. We're gonna try to blend it in and see what happens, but I don't think so. Wait a minute now. Wait, I think I do see something. So let me not jump to conclusions like I just did. I think I do see something. Okay. I didn't think it was gonna show up, but it actually is doing something. I can definitely see it being a foundation because of the shade. It blends in really nicely. It has a very red, not super red, but I see the redness, which is bronze. That's what a bronzer does. A bronzer gives you that bronze look. Now, I meant to say that I thought the Kylie Jenner skin tint was the perfect shade because it blended in really, really nicely. I didn't think that it would do that, but it did. I like this. I think it gave like a nice amount of definition, right? It gave enough bronziness. It's definitely got a redness about it, but that's what, like I said, that's what a bronzer is supposed to do. I'm gonna take this and bronze my nose. Let's see. It has a very kind of serum-y feel to it. Like, it goes on really nicely and smooth. It feels serum-y. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Okay. This is, of course, part of my dynamic duo. I may have used a little too much product. It actually has a nice amount of color payoff. I'm gonna let it dry for a minute because it's still a little wet and I put a lot on my nose. I'm gonna let it dry down a little bit. Yeah, see, I have a lot of product left on my brush. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, I'm gonna let it dry. Okay, so I have 3 shades of these the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush. I'm gonna use the shade Coming in Hot Pink. How did I remember that? Yeah, I'm gonna put this on only because the lip that I think that we're gonna wear is pink. It doesn't have as much pigmentation as the Juvias Place liquid blushes. So that's why I put 4 drops. I'm gonna use this brush right here, my V106. Still a little wet, yeah. So we're gonna go here with this. Now to me, I don't know guys, do you think it looks like the Kylie Jenner skin tint kind of oxidized? It looked like it got a little bit deeper to me. That's just my opinion, but that's what it looks like. I'm looking at the bronzer, but I'm also looking at the complexion of the skin, and it looks like it got a little bit deeper, which is fine because it looks really good with my complexion. It blends in with my chest and my neck and all of that. So yeah, and this blush, what I like about it is that you really, it looks like I put more on this side. You really get a nice amount of payoff. It's not too much, and I put 4, so my cheeks look crazy right now, but that's all right, guys, because remember, this is just the bottom layer. It's just the bottom layer. So yeah, I like the shade. It's pretty. I remember this one because out of the 3 that I got, I don't know, I love a pink blush, but I love an orangey blush, which I really like that. So far, I think this is really good. Yeah, that dried down enough where I can blend it out now because it was really wet. Yeah, because it's a liquid. So liquids, you know, definitely take a little bit longer to dry if you're not blending it out. Like if you leaving it, like I just put it there. This is my A20. And the first brush that I used for the bronzer was the A29. These are my 2 Makeup by Ariel brushes. And of course you guys know that I call them my dynamic duo because they are just the perfect pair to contour my nose. These are my Revolution IRL Filter Finish concealers in shade 13.5 and shade 12. It's such a nice liquidy formula. I love it. These are my favorite drugstore concealers. Really nice formula, very serum-y. It gives a really nice amount of coverage and they don't crease. I love this just as much as I love the foundation. I'm gonna use this brush, which is my E8 brush, to blend this out. I love affordable makeup because you can get such a beautiful look with affordable makeup just like you can get with high-end makeup. I think it's all in the application and the right products. You got to pick the right products because not every affordable makeup product is really good, but a lot of them are. Like affordable makeup is stepping their game up. They really are. Everything, guys, that I used in the video will be linked and listed below. And of course you guys know that trying new makeup videos are always some of my longer videos because once I put the products on, I do usually give you a once over about it at the end and give you my first impressions and my honest opinion. So of course we know that's gonna happen. I'm gonna try to make it as sweet and informative, entertaining, and hopefully you learn something. I always try to like teach you guys something about my experience with makeup. I'm not a professional. I'm self-taught everything that I do. Okay, so we're gonna be trying the e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder Filter. On their site, it got 4 stars. It's $14. It comes in 12 shades. It says lightweight ultrafine pressed finishing powder that delivers a lightweight buildable coverage, helps to blur the look of pores and reduce the look of excess oil for a soft focused glow. Use it on its own or to set and refresh your makeup for a long lasting wear. It's crease resistant. It comes with a puff for on the go touch ups. and it pairs well with the Halo Glow liquid filter to create the look of an airbrushed finish. We're not going to use that today, which we could have, but because we're trying out a new foundation, we want to see how the foundation holds up, and we don't want to do too much to the skin without giving the foundation a chance. But what I will tell you guys is my cheeks are looking gorgeous right now. When I say gorgeous, my cheeks are looking very smooth, very plump, so I like that. So far the primer is doing its thing. I hope that these pressed powders are better than the loose powders that they came out with. We're not going to be using those loose powders today because I don't like them. They had too much, it had too much shimmer in it or something. Like, I didn't really care for it. I will be doing photos with a flash to see if there's any flashback on these powders. I have shade light, warm, and deep neutral. And you know I always get a light and a lighter than my complexion powder to set my face with. Hopefully these powders are better than the last ones, because I'm telling you, I was not impressed at all. It has cute little packaging. It looks like drugstore packaging. No mirror, but that's all good. It has a opening at the bottom and a cute little puff, which I probably, oh, it does have a mirror, guys. Wait a minute, they tricked me. It has a mirror. That's excellent for $14. Let's start with this one to set our under eyes. You know I always use my same brush to set my under eyes. Now this is it says Halo Glow. So we already see the glow. Like, I already see there is some like glow to it. It's giving a nice amount of coverage. It's not so much as I'm using a lot of product under my eye. What happens is when I put these powders under my eye to set my makeup, if my makeup still feels tacky, then I know it's not set. But that does give a nice amount of coverage and a nice amount of brightness. So far I'm liking it, even with the glow. I would definitely see the glow. I don't know how I'm gonna like it once it's completed, because I don't usually like, oh, that's glowy, guys. You see that? It's definitely glowy. We don't want to look Tin Man-ish. It's definitely glowy. You know what? It puts me in the mind of the Givenchy powder that they just changed. The loose powder that they just added all of that shimmer to. It has that same kind of, wow. Let's put it on the back of my hand. Let's just see if you can see the glow. Can you see the shimmer in it? It's not like shimmer particles, but I definitely see a glow on the skin. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, guys. We're gonna see. But so far, one thing I will say is it has not accentuated my pores. The pores look very nice and smooth. We're gonna keep doing our makeup like we normally would do, but I definitely see the glowiness. But we're gonna put another powder on top of this. Remember, I'm gonna set with a loose powder as well. So we will see. Definitely glowy. Wow. I think it looks kind of stark. Like, does it look too light for my skin? I don't know. All right, now I'm gonna try this mascara, being that I never used it on the channel before. This is the Clio Kill Lash Superproof Mascara Extreme Volume. So it's supposed to give you volume and length. I got this off of Amazon. I heard really good things about it. So we're gonna try it. And I'm gonna use this mirror that's in this e.l.f. palette. The skin looks very, I don't know, bright. Very bright. Maybe this is not my shade. Maybe I need a deeper shade. We're gonna see. I think that it looks so like stark to me because it is glowy. But it looks pretty. It looks pretty, guys. So far so good. And this is the shade Light Warm. And this has a mirror. Okay, so we're gonna use this. I think that I like this wand. It's big, but we're using this for our upper lashes because I'm gonna do like a half lash. So we're gonna see how this comes out and if this does anything for my lashes. So look at them now. I see a little something, but I think I bought like 3 formulas of this because I bought a waterproof formula also. I think I see something, and I guess if you put more than 1 coat on, then you'll really get the volume, because I do see volume. I definitely see the volume. I just want you to see the difference in this eye and this eye. There is a difference. Now, I don't know if it's because, you know, once you put mascara on, it definitely gives you, you know, product, and you see the black if your lashes are not black. But I do see something. Now, looking up close at my skin with this primer, I do see pores. Now, I don't know if they're coming out because this powder is glowy. I know that e.l.f. line is Halo Glow, but do they have to put glow in every powder? Because that's always why I don't like it. I think they had one foundation powder that I liked because it didn't have that glow. Other than that, like, everything is glowy, and I keep buying them hoping that they work. But I don't know if you could see, like, right in here, the pores. But we're gonna see how it plays out when all of the makeup is on my face. Let me get the half lash that we're gonna use. And yeah. So far, guys, let me know what y'all think about this powder. What are you thinking? Is it too glowy? I definitely feel like the Tin Man up in here though. Okay, so I got these lashes from Amazon. These are called Mavini. I think I used these on the channel one time before. Okay, guys, I thought I was filming. Anyway, I'm using the Juvias Place loose talc-free powder. That's the shade Cookie Dough, and this is the shade Warm Honey, which I'll be using to set the rest of my face. I thought I was filming. I was saying how I'm a very oily, textured person when it comes to my face. So I try to make sure that I put enough powder on my face that when I go out, I don't usually have to blot my face. Especially if I know I'm doing a wear test. I want to not have to blot if I don't have to. So right now I'm going to do the under eyes real fast. I'm going to just smoke them out and go from there. So I'm going to use this brush right here. This is my Sigma E25 brush. And I'm going to go in with the two powders. I mean, these two shades right here. The two darker grays. I like to make sure I connect over here. Whatever I do under the eye, I try to connect it into the edge of my eye over here, like that. I don't want it to be too dark. I have this LA Girl liner. It's a white liner in the shade a whiten. I'm gonna put that in my waterline. I feel like we could stand a white and a waterline today because we have this brightness going on here. And I'm really loving that little hint of purple in there. It really just added something. I'm glad I decided to put that shade in there. It's just a little hint of it, but it's there. I like that because it's not too white. It's sort of like a silvery white a little bit, but I like it. I hope it's a waterproof pencil. I don't even know if it's waterproof. You would think that if it's an eyeliner that it would be waterproof. I have to look it up and see. This is my Lash Princess false lash. I try not to put too much dark stuff under my eyes, and it always winds up looking dark anyway because that wasn't even a lot of mascara, but because my lashes are so short, the mascara goes under my eyes and it becomes super dark. So anyway, I try not to do super dark, but it doesn't happen. So okay, so now we're gonna go into this powder. This is the Juvias Place Warm Honey. That's the shade. Can you guys see it? Oh, I'm dropping it, Lord. They have a darker shade that I want to get when it comes into Ulta. That's the shade, because I want to see it first, because if it's not that much darker than this one, it doesn't make any sense for me to get it. So I'm just going to set everything. The skin feels still a little tacky. Like, Yeah, still a little tacky. I don't know why. Not like super tacky, but you can definitely feel a bit of tack to the face. You would think that it would be dry by now. Being that we are doing affordable makeup, I'm going to try this L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Powder Foundation in shade 375 and see. Oh, okay. It's definitely bringing some color back in my face. I didn't expect it to be this dark, but okay. I think this is the shade that I use as a powder bronzer. I'm not going into the face too much because I don't want to get rid of my brightness under my eyes. But yeah, okay, I want to spray. Which spray? Let me see. You know, I really want to use my NYX. I love this, the NYX face glue, but I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray and see what it does. To me, I didn't feel like it was a dewy spray. I always felt like it left my face kind of on the matte side. You don't even feel it like coming on, like it's a really light sprayer. So see how it doesn't look like a lot? So let's see. I feel like it didn't really do much. I still see sort of like a powdery kind of effect to the face. It's not completely dry. Okay, I'm going to, being that we have a lot of e.l.f., I'm going to use two of their products that I really enjoyed over the summer. I have the Desert Sun Bronzer. This is a primer infused bronzer, which I really enjoyed it. I'm going to use the bronzer, but I feel like my face is not completely dry. You could see it in this area and around here. I feel like that. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna see. It looks a little weird, but we're gonna see. So we're gonna try this bronzer. I'm gonna use my V108 brush from Morphe. And let's see. I thought this was a nice bronzer. I didn't think it was gonna be dark enough for me, but it actually was. e.l.f. came out with a lot of nice bronzers over the years. Like, I still love their putty bronzers. I love them. I don't hear anybody talking about them anymore. Like, I know a lot of new makeup comes out and it's so easy to forget products that we love. I think I might do a video, products that we love and forgot, that not that they existed, but that we had them, because there's so many other things that come out. Yeah, I feel like this setting spray, it didn't go on evenly on my face. Does it look like a little oily in some spots? Is that where the powder is? That's why it looks like that? Because I feel like there is definitely, I don't know, something is definitely a little off. But we're gonna fix it. It's that powder. It's that shiny powder. That's what it is. It's the shiny powder. Because it's in the areas. Yeah, it's dry. Well, no, it's not dry in there. It's still not completely dry there. But in this area, it definitely has a glowy look to it. We're going to take this bronzer and we're going to carve out the nose. This Desert Sunshade was very hard to come by in the summer. I was lucky that I got it early, because when I went back to look for it again, I didn't see it. It may have been like one of the most popular shades because it worked for, you know, the deeper skin tones. But yeah, it was a little hard to find it after a while. I don't know, I'm not feeling happy about this. We're going to do cheeks. This new Revolution cheek palette is called Cheek Lift, and this one is Coral Dreaming. Now, what I don't like about this little palette, and I want to say this is like $12. I don't like how small the blush compartments are, where you can barely get into the blush. Thank God we have a little point on this brush. I'm gonna mix these two, this pink and this right here, and let's see. I like it. It's not too much blush. It's not too deep. Very nice. I like that. It's pretty. Okay, so let's put a little highlighter on. Now they have this pretty pink highlighter. Let's find a inner corner highlight. I won't use this as a highlighter because it might be too... Actually, no. I think it's going to be pretty. Maybe I will. That's pretty. All right, let's try this highlighter and see if it's too pinky. This one. Oh, that's pretty. I love all of the Revolution Beauty highlighters. They are just so buttery and so gorgeous. And they're not so beaming where you like, oh my God, what did I do? It's just a beautiful formula. Like, I've tried 2 formulas because I think this is the same one as the little round one. But that is just so beautiful. I love that. I think that is so pretty. Put a little bit of this here. I want to try this yellow shade just to see what the yellow looks like. I think when I saw this palette, I wanted it because of the yellow. I was like, that yellow, oh, it's like a gold. Okay, it's pretty. It does have a yellowy, it's not really gold. You actually see the yellow in it. I like that. Okay, I like that. Let me get this off. Remember, no harsh lines in 2025. All right, let's do a lip. Okay, so this is a liner. I never used this shade before. Maybelline Lifter Liner in the shade Peaking. It's like a reddish brown. I already tried it. Thought I was filming, of course, and the pencil broke again. I hate these soft liners like this. I really like these liners though. They're nicely pigmented and they're very smooth. All right, I'm gonna try this lipstick. I like the color. It's like a mauve-y kind of color, and that's what made me think about putting a little bit of this shade in the eye look. Okay, let's see. I love this cute little mirror. This is so cute. This formula of this Revolution lipstick, let me tell you what formula it is. First of all, do you see how pigmented that lip is? We're not finished with it, but I just want to tell you, I'm never disappointed with the products that I get from Revolution. I'm never usually disappointed. I love so many of their products. Okay, this is the Makeup Revolution Lip Allure Soft Satin Lipstick. And this is shade Berry Boss. It is soft as silk satin luxe pigments infused with lip loving ingredients, lightweight and non-drying on the lips. Full for these creamy soft satin formulas, available in a versatile range of lip shades that provide the most comfortable smudge proof pout. I love that shade. I think it's so pretty. I'm just gonna go back over it with this liner just to give a more defined line. I like that. Do we need like a little bit darker liner? Let me see if this other liner is darker than this. I just had it. It feels very comfortable on the lips. It almost has like a matte kind of feel to it. I'm gonna try this one by Juvias Place, this wine liner. I just want a little more definition on the lips. Okay, I like that better. It just gave a little more definition to the lips. One more thing. I want to put a little bit more of that purple in the eye. A little bit more. Yeah, I like that better. I'm gonna spray my face. I think I'm gonna put the Revolution spray on because I like the finish of that. Okay, so I'm using this Revolution Super Hold Misting Spray. Ultraviolet matte finish with aloe and vitamin E. I just love this. I really love it. It's not the best sprayer. The formula is wonderful. I'm gonna put a little bit of this Lifter Gloss on. This is one of my older ones. This is not the new shades that are out now, because you know they come out with new shades a few times a year. This one is Moon. These are the older ones, but this matches what we got. I love the formula of this. It's so good you can put this on without any balm under it, because my lips will tear up from certain formulas. But this one is good. Okay, I'm gonna go comb my hair. Then I'll be back to give you my thoughts on all of these products and how this makeup looks. I'm gonna give you my first impressions of everything and my thoughts on everything. My honest opinion. Of course, you guys know my videos are not sponsored. And even if they were sponsored, I would still tell you the truth, because it wouldn't be me if I didn't tell you the truth, okay? Okay, so I'm back and this is our final look. I think the makeup looks very pretty. A little colorful, but very pretty. I'm just gonna go over everything that we used, and I'm gonna start with the primer because it's what's standing out to me more than anything. Okay, so we used the e.l.f. Power Grip Matte Primer, and I will say that it did make the face matte. Now, one thing about this primer is it didn't say anything about it being smoothing, and it didn't say anything about it being blurring, so it's only a matte primer. I don't particularly prefer just a matte primer. Like, I need the full gamut. I need matte, I need smooth, I need blurring. It's okay. I don't know if this is one of my favorite e.l.f. primers. I don't think so. I'm gonna try it because I'm going to like a hot climate, so I'll be taking this with me and I'll be testing it out and, you know, sharing probably like little short videos with you guys. It won't be like a full-on video. Okay, so then we use this Kylie Cosmetics Skin Tint Blurring Elixir. I really like it. I think that it is actually a really nice product. It's not anything much different from any of the skin tints that I've tried recently. It's nice. The color is really, really good. It blended in nicely to the skin. It's very good for an everyday kind of look. Like if you want something to put on when you are heading out the door, then this is the skin tint for you. I mean, you could make it glam. Look what we have going on. Like, this is a nice outdoor look. So it's a really nice buildable skin tint, because at first I didn't think that it gave enough coverage, but it did, and it actually helped my hyperpigmentation under my neck, so it had a nice amount of coverage. So yeah, I like this. They said this is one of her best products, and I liked her liquid lips, so I like this too. And I'm very tempted to order that new powder that she just came out with. So we're gonna see if we see it on the channel in the next month, because I already spent my $100 allowance for the month, and you guys will see it coming shortly. This e.l.f. products that I bought, I actually purchased it before the new year, so these are not in my $100 for the month. I have to spend it wisely. So then we use this Revolution Makeup Revolution London Cheek Lift in Coral Dreamin'. Again, guys, I told you, I love a lot of Revolution's products. Their products are really top-notch to be so affordable to be drugstore. They are really nice products. I just love Revolution's products. I don't have anything bad to say about it. The highlighter is gorgeous. It just has a glow from within. It's not one of those beaming highlighters. It has nice pigmentation. You could see the yellow and the pink in it. I'm happy with it. And even though we have like yellow and pink on our cheeks, and then we have like a little hint of a purpley pink in our eyeshadow. I know it's a lot of different colors, but to me, I think it looks very nice together, and I would definitely wear this out. The eyeshadow palette, the Smoky Icon palette, I really like this palette. The color payoff was really nice. The shades blended out very nicely. The metallics had a nice amount of pop to them, like they were really beautiful shadows. Everything showed up really nicely. The only one that didn't impress me was this one right here, but we still have more time to play with it. I'm sure there's a way to get it to work, but for $12 you can't beat it, and you can get a beautiful eye look like this. So I'm happy with it. Okay, so we use the e.l.f. Camo bronzer and contour, and I have it in 2 shades. I have one darker than this. We didn't use the darker one. This one is deep rich. This one is rich. We didn't use this one. This one will give us a nice amount of contour, and I might take this when I go on vacation because I'm sure I'm gonna have some kind of tan. So this will really show up and give me definition. But this really surprised me because it blended in very nicely, and it was very close to my complexion, but it did give a nice amount of definition. So I'm impressed with it. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I do. Okay, and then we use the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush in the shade Coming in Hot Pink. I like it. I liked it when I tried it months ago, and I still like it. I haven't tried any of the new shades, and I don't know that I will. Like, I have so many liquid blushes that I don't really think I need another one right now. And all of the liquid blushes that I have are really like the same color. So if I was to buy another liquid or cream blush, it would have to be something that I don't have, because I have so many different blushes, liquid and cream by different brands, that I could do the same makeup look, and you'll be like, oh, you know, like they're all the same color. That's what I'm saying. So it doesn't make any sense for me to buy anything new right now in the blush family. I use this e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder Filter Pressed Powder in the shade Light Warm. So I thought the shade was very nice. I think that this powder has just too much glow for me. Like, it's nice, right? And it's better than some of the other glowy powders that I've tried from e.l.f. I do notice a little bit of texture in my cheek area, but I really don't think it came from this powder. I think it came from the primer, because the primer is not a blurring primer. It is only a mattifying primer. So I'm definitely going to try this again. I have this in 2 shades. I didn't even get to try this darker one because I felt like it was just too much glow already. I will definitely try these again when I am using a mattifying, blurring, and smoothing primer. So I like it. I thought it was nice. I think it gave a nice glow to the skin. I really did like it. And it set the under eyes really beautifully and gave a nice amount of color payoff. And it's smooth under the eye. I don't have any complaints about it. Then I tried this L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Powder. I've had this powder for a minute. I actually have 2 of them because I double purchased and didn't realize it. And I was like, wow, I didn't even know. And then one of you guys mentioned to me to try the bronzer. The reason why I bought this powder in the shade that I have it in is because I did try the bronzer, and the bronzer just didn't really bronze for me. This actually bronzed better than the bronzer did, so that's why I have this. I tried this Kill Lash Super Proof Mascara by Clio. It's good. I like it. Anytime that I could wear a half lash and do my lashes and it actually looks good, it looks like I have lashes on, yeah, I like this. It was very good. Then we use the Juvias Place new Talc-Free powders. This is new on the channel. I think I tried it a few times. I really like it. I think the powders are very nice. I think the shades really blend in nicely with the skin tone. Even though the shades are actually lighter than my skin tone, it still looks beautiful on the skin. So I really do like these. And they're talc-free. I use these e.l.f. Primer Infused Matte Bronzer in the shade Desert Sun. I liked it in the summertime when I tried it, and I like it now. I think it's a good product. Like, I don't have anything. e.l.f. usually does not disappoint with their products. I really like everything that I tried from e.l.f. Now, I have to get used to using the powder with so much glow in it, but I do like it, and I'm not against it at all. Like, it's really a lot better than the loose powder that they have. That loose powder is just too much for me. It really is. Okay, then I use, this is the Juvias Place Wine Liner. I used it to line my lips. It just gave extra definition to the lips, and I like when I wear a colored lipstick if I do like just a little darker liner so you can see it. And with a pink liner like this, I think it looks very pretty. I love a good pinky lip, so yeah. And the color of the lipstick is called Berry Boss. I got this from Makeup Revolution Beauty. First of all, I love the packaging. I think it's so cute. And the shade was very pretty. A nice mauve-y kind of pink. I love it. And it's not like your grandmother's mauve. It's a pretty color. I like it. And I also used the Maybelline Lifter Liner in the shade, what did I say, Flaming. I like it. It wasn't dark enough. My lips are super dark and different colors around the outer perimeter of my lips. So sometimes the only liner that works for me is something that's really dark enough to stand out, unless I use a lighter lipstick like I did today. But I love the formula of these. They're a little soft. They actually remind me of the Fenty liners. I like it a little bit better. And I also like this price better. So yeah. I use the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. I like this setting spray. I didn't see anything spectacular about it when I had it over the summer. To me, it gave me more of a matte look than a dewy look. Today, I saw a dew because of all of that glow that was in the center of my face. But in all actuality, this gives a nice amount of life to the face after you spray it on, and it actually does keep your makeup on all day, because I've worn this out. I went to like a thing over the summer where it was outside with like food trucks and different vendors and stuff like that, and I wore it all day. And it was a music festival. That's what it was. It was a music festival that we went to, and it lasted all day. The makeup was gorgeous, and it was still intact when I got home. But I love this. This right here, the Revolution Super Fix Super Hold Setting Mist, like, I love it. When you put this on your face, your makeup is not going anywhere. Like, your makeup is there. Now, I haven't worn this. I have not worn this in hot heat yet, because when I got it, it was getting a little chilly. But I'm taking this on vacation with me, and I'm going to see if it really does what it needs to do. Now, I can't take a bunch of makeup products with me because I'm traveling really light. It's a short little cruise, but I want to try like getting in the pool and seeing what happens. And I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to see. That's all I got to say. I'm trying to find me a glue that I could wear in the water where my hair don't come off while I'm in the water. I'm going to figure something out if I got to tie like a turban or something around it. But yeah. So anyway, guys, that is it. I hope you loved this trying new makeup video. Please let me know your thoughts on this makeup. Have you tried any of this makeup? Will you try any of this makeup? I know a lot of us are doing a no-buy, which is fine. I'm still going to do videos. I'm still going to show you how to use your makeup, how I would use it, just to have you kind of think outside the box, because sometimes we get palettes and we like, I don't know what to do with this. So me, I like to try new things. I like to try different things and see what works on my complexion. I hope that is one of the things that you guys enjoy about watching my videos, just my creativity and the way I put colors together and just the way that I do things. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up if you like this video. If you've been to this channel before and you made it this far in a video, I would love it if you would subscribe. I'm going to link a video or a playlist on the screen so you guys can continue watching. I love chatting with you guys. Please leave me a comment in the comment section, and you know I'll get back to you. I try to answer everybody back. Also, I'm working on doing a live. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna use, what app I'm gonna use to do it on, and I also need to know how to work it. So just bear with me, guys. I'm working on it. Okay, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to click on another video and watch, and What is our motto for 2025? No harsh lines in 2025. Okay. I hope that you guys love this makeup. Please let me know your thoughts. Is this a look that you would wear? Okay.